Welcome back. We're here again. This is the third video in my How to Strengthen My Account series. For this video, I've chosen to discuss Bioenhancers. So I'm going to start here right where you can do Bioenhancer research in your research lab. So while I have enough to do research of 10 times, your best bet rather is to continue to save and hoard these items and be very, very patient. You can obviously buy them, but I avoid buying them because of how, well, at least in the mall, because of how expensive they get. If you have a whole 270 of these before you start researching, then you will get that final box up here at the 300 mark, which guarantees you a Bioenhancer. So right now I only have 11, and my chances of getting an Apex out of that is slim. I think it even shows you the potential percentage here of probabilities. Now, the other thing to note is once you've hit 100, so even if you couldn't quite be patient enough to hoard up to the 270 that you need for the full epic, once you have researched 100 times, you will be able to actually increase your probabilities of Apex. So that's already a bonus, even if you can't wait till the 270 after you get to 100 in a week. So, again, since I only have 11 right now, I'm not going to actually do any research. You can tell that I have, well, not just me, but everyone gets a free research every day after reset. So please use that every time. Sometimes you manage to get lucky and get an Apex out of it. So I would do that. For the Bioenhancers I have equipped, they are all Apex already, and I will say some are promoted further only because I happen to get the material, lucked out to get the material. And then some are enhanced further than others. So the first two, which are skeleton and the nerve enhancers, they are all troop stats. So you've got troop attack, troop defense, troop hit points. For both of those are important. I've also chosen to enhance my shooter attack as my main troop type. So I have done 2 others that are further enhanced. The rest I still think are important because you can get, troop hit points. You can get other shooter, style, fighter. Everything's worth it. It's just which ones I find most important, I am definitely putting focus on. From there, I would like to say that if you look at my warehouse, I do not use my Apex shards at all. I just save them until I have enough to promote. However, all of my other shards now, like the smaller or lower tier shards, I will automatically use. I know that I want to get this one to 16, so if you look at my upgrade, I'm almost there. I even use auto select, which of course that won't work for this one because I've already done that. So pretty soon I'll have an upgrade. Great. Then it will be even with the other ones that I wanted. This is also if I go to modify, you'll notice that I have modified everything to, well, not actually everything, but most of them up to 6, level 6, and with a couple with at 4. At the end, if you continue to modify these, they actually give you quite a lot of stats. So, you can scroll here and look through that. I think level 10 is the highest, but it will give you a 450% shooter attack. Defense goes to 225 for all of your troop types, and an additional rider just as an example. So modifications are really important to me on the Bioenhancers, and I have been focusing on that more than I've focused anywhere else for modifications. That's just by choice and by where I think I can get the biggest benefit. I have, before that came out, I have clearly modified some other things because you can see my gear has some of these things. But if you'll notice, I have things like food output, which to me is not really that important, because I'm never running out of resources pretty much at this stage at my level. So that's not ideal. And again, this is part of the reason why I'm still focused on the bioenhancers for modifications. Every 3 days, you can go into the campaign and look at the prison trial and clear this each time. I've already cleared it this time. But what I like to do is save up enough of the material that you gain through clearing this and use in the exchange shop to buy these bioenhance schemes. That is exactly how I get most of my schemes, and I hoard them until I have that 270. There are some like purchase rebates or some sort of events like that where if you buy gifts, or rather items from the shop, you are able to get a reward as bioenhancer schemes. I actually do that as well to help me complete my 270 and get that final reward from the research lab. And that, I think, sums up most of the bioenhancer, and I keep calling it bioenhancer video here, and we will be back again with a 4th video upcoming. Thank you for your time, and for those who enjoy this and listen to my thoughts on how to strengthen your account. Thanks again.